he had a fight with his mama or something. He had a fight with a woman because it's like he want to be a woman. You know, a bunch of them people in a fight with who they want to be. I don't got no problem with that, but I'm just pointing out what that behavior is. You know, the symptoms. Nigga, you twerking and doing all this and acting like a woman like Prince did. Remember Prince, Michael, a whole bunch of them acting like ladies. You know what I mean? So Sylvester, I mean, it's, you know, I don't know if it's vagina envy or just niggas is lazy and want the easy way out. I don't know.
Second. I want y'all to go ahead and share this chat. Thank you so much, Marion Turner. I see y'all comments coming through. I see them. We're gonna get to the comments, but I'm giving y'all time to get the babies out the way because we gotta protect them at all costs from this bill. And we're gonna take a look at this. Hold on for a second, y'all. Give me 1 second.
What do you get with this? It's over paranoia, over vigilance. Nigga, it's all about being tough, not being crippled or handicapped or treated soft, because the world ain't soft. So don't be trying to overprotect me. You know what I mean? You better overprotect yourself. You know, you warn me and give me the briefing I need, the war briefing I need, but all that overprotection, that's what cripple people.
I'm gonna make it bigger.
Nigga, you know, one of these niggas is
I want to play this.
Woman made.
Mr. Fuller in the background. Now this is from Lil Nas.
Don't be overprotect me. All that old dominance. You could be over dominant, but don't try to overprotect me. Let me be my own.
Get to it. I'm gonna press play.
Don't make me over dominant.
I am going to press play.
Let me be mellow.
This is the actual disgusting video.
Thank you for letting me be myself again.
And this is Mr. Fuller.
Well, according to what I've written in the code book, black people are not qualified to celebrate anything.
Right?
Well, according to what I've written in the code book, black people are not qualified to celebrate anything. Prisoners are not in a celebratory condition. Black people are prisoners of war. The non-white people of the planet in the system of white supremacy were born in captivity. We're still born in captivity, all of us. Everybody of color on the planet is born in captivity. Captivity to whom? To racist man and racist woman. The white supremacists of this planet. You're born inside of their prison because they dictate what you do in all 9 areas of activity and what you don't do. Economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. They dictate this to all of the non-white people on the planet. And so you have to think, speak, and act according to what they allow you to do. So you're in prison. And so you're not, prisoners are not qualified. They can go ahead and do it, but you're not qualified to celebrate anything. But the white supremacists love for their prisoners to celebrate everything, including being in prison. Celebrate that.
Yeah.
Okay? Have fun. Get out there in the prison yard, and I mean, hey, just turn flips and sing and dance and play banjo.
Basically, this is legal insanity.
Always encouraged.
That's it, because they don't, you know.
Entertain yourself.
I ain't talking about.
Yourselves until you drop.
I ain't talking about. Okay, you don't got the right to, you know, choose your preference. What, gay, bisexual, straight, celibate. I didn't say nothing like that. Everybody got their own right, but to try to like make it seem like something is normal for everybody, to put everybody into that same boat, or you know, come in somebody else, like go to church with all your clothes off and shit and say, look, this is normal and I got a right to do this, and if you don't let me do this, I'm gonna call the police on you. That's where I think this place is going, and that's what's wrong with that. You know what I mean? Nigga, you gonna call the police on me because you walked up in my church naked and shit, and we trying to do whatever we gonna do. You know what I mean? And then the damn system didn't legalize this shit. You know what I mean? Maybe it ain't legalized now, and they say like, "Oh, you're just kidding. You're just playing." No, I ain't. Look at this shit, nigga. They walking down the street and they parades and shit like that, half naked and shit. So what the fuck? What you mean? I'm just kidding. They nigga, one day they just gonna walk into school naked, nigga. What you mean? It ain't gonna be no dream no more. You know, nigga dream that he ain't got his clothes on and shit. That's in a dream. But you mean to tell me a nigga really gonna go to school? The kids really gonna go to school one day naked? Nigga, what's happening? Nigga, they going back to the Flintstone days or something? These niggas trying to go back to caveman days? With the jungle? With the Planet of the Apes or something? See, that's why I say Hollywood or these TV sets or whoever the hell is making up these laws, these lawmakers, because, you know, even though the lawmaker might not made up this law, some crazy ass mad scientist made up this damn messed up situation. But they say, okay, we got something new. Put this in the bill. We're gonna pass this crazy shit to push somebody over the edge, right? Just to push you over the edge. So I mean, nigga, they can pass any law to push you over the edge. That's why I say legal insanity. They already legalizing everything else. Nigga, they gonna legalize insanity. First, you already legalized cussing and the N-word and in rap. Remember, music didn't used to have cussing in it. Now that shit is cussing out. Then legalized pornography on the rap. You know, you ain't wearing no clothes on the rap. And all that. So next they gonna legalize homosexuality and everything else, but that ain't even where I'm going. I'm saying they gonna legalize insanity next. There ain't gonna be no stopping to this shit. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what preference you is, but god damn, now this whole motherfucking world is just everybody is like got their F finger up. That's basically all it is. Because don't nobody need to know your private life or what you believe or all that shit. No, you know, you can keep that shit to yourself and do that shit behind closed doors, whatever the hell you believe. You know, but you bringing it all out into the public, I think that's like attacking people, you know. I just think that's like some kind of way of attacking the public. You know, that's a public enemy.
Drop. But just be back on that job come Monday.
Public enemy.
All right.
Think that's a public enemy.
So y'all heard that, right?
And he
Y'all
got
heard that.
legalized by the system.
Y'all heard that from Mr. Fuller. Okay? So what the hell is going on?
Yeah, Empath family. We church, check in. This is a video review about the Lil Nas twerking in prison. You know what I mean? And my little basic question is, how did he get permission to do something like that? I thought in prison you don't have no privileges. I guess he must have made this twerking video when he was free. Because if he doing this in prison with his pink pants on and stuff, then, man, the system is tripping, man. The system is the enemy.
Lord
They
Nas X.
legalizing insanity.
Yes, prisoner of war. Prisoner of war in a system of racism and white supremacy.
They'll do
Absolutely.
anything. They'll
Prisoner
feed
of war.
the
Let me go
kids
ahead and share
anything
this.
with a media, with a
Let me go ahead and
TV
share
set.
this,
They'll feed the young folks anything with a TV set.
photo. You're tuned
Poison
in
in the
to
mind.
Lioness.
Poison.
I'm your sister, Lioness Crown, your revolutionary,
In the mind.
unapologetically black host. Right here, flynubianqueen.com, the network for melanated women and men like you. Oops, same one. Hold on. We'll go ahead and do this. Share screen.
And everybody has problems.
He already has the ear of children. I think it's sick. Absolutely. It is. So now let's do this. We're going to listen to this clip by Mr. Fuller. And this clip is titled, "We're Not Qualified to Celebrate." We are not qualified to celebrate. Now let's check this out. Make sure y'all share this broadcast. You're tuned in to the Lioness Den.
Well, that's just it. The focus should be problem solving, and everybody has problems. So you think in terms of, if I have a problem and I want to talk to someone about my problem, whatever that problem is, then that would make sense in having constructive contact.
Right. So do y'all think that this video is constructive? That this video...
Yeah, for the people that got their finger in the air. And then we live in a culture that's like a FU culture anyway. You know what I mean? And it's like anything that you're trying to do, they are voting it down. It's kind of like that type of thing, even if it's helping them. You know what I mean? Anything, it's just like we don't compromise. We just, everything is all about no. No. That's all we know, the no culture. You know what I mean? It ain't no compromise, ain't no helping each other. You know, I guess that, you know, like, I guess that's how what black people got trapped in, the no culture. Ain't no compromise. No, we can't help each other. No, I don't care if you got $1 million idea or you got $1 million. And the answer is still no. We can't compromise. We can't get along. We can't, you know, we can't come close. We isolate. We isolated and we gotta stay isolated. And I see that all around with these gangs and stuff. They got this culture. Even I don't give a damn what color the people is. It's still like the no culture. No, we can't be family. No, we can't come together. No. The answer is no, I'm not gonna help you. This is a monopoly and I'm only gonna help myself or help my crew or whatever. It's the monopoly game. The no game.
Video from Lil Nas X is constructive. Is it constructive? And remember, Mr. Fuller says we should be focused on, let me put my locks down right quick. We should be focused on solving our problems or solving the problem. What is the main problem that y'all think black people are plagued with right now? What do y'all think that problem is? Tell me, what do y'all think that problem is? What problem should we, as a community, need to be focusing on? Huh?
The F finger. The F finger. Because it's like everybody already know everything. Everybody already a genius. Everybody already see that, you know, everybody trying to sell each other out. Everybody overprotective and paranoid, just like you are when you came on this thing talking about how paranoid you are and that you got zero tolerance from anybody who say something that makes you feel paranoid in your comments. And yes, you do. And it ain't about, oh, you gonna get kicked off this air or something like that. Sometimes some people could have some constructive criticism, and because you don't agree with it, you block them off your page or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Lil Nas
Off
X
your
is
live
not being
stream.
constructive at all.
Your
He's being
comments.
destructive. So my question is, and I'm waiting for the chat and the stream to catch up to me in the questions so I can put them on the thing, on the Summer Jam screen.
So you tell me, what should we do about all this paranoia, all this over paranoia, all this hyper vigilance? I mean, you already know what to do. You need next person you need to have on your show is a black psychologist who understands mental illness, if you could find one, because I think that's a sham. And if it was such thing as a psychologist, then why they ain't curing mental illness? Don't tell me you're going to sit in a chair and they going to listen to your ass problems, and then when it's all over, they're going to tell you to go home and figure them out your damn self. So I don't want to hear that shit and then charge you and then, rent money for talking to them. So I don't want to hear that. I need to hear I need you to find me a real psychologist, black, white, blue, Chinese, or green, that is practicing realistic mental health coping defense mechanisms in the field of that of mental health and rehabilitation and mental health rehabilitation. That's what I need. I mean, I hope I ain't offending you, but you just asked me a question and then that's my answer. Could you please put on somebody who really knows something about mental health in society? I mean, other than that, you can keep doing the news and whatever you do, because you don't hear me anyway. You and your, you gotta be responsible for your own self. We in the FU culture, remember? That middle finger culture, right? So everybody telling each other no, right? So, I mean, I respect you, but you ain't gonna do me like mama's boy. And I ain't gonna be bitch made, a woman made, or any of that shit, money made, or none of that. I'm gonna be spirit made, and I ain't giving I can't give nobody else advice but myself. So I ain't trying to follow nobody rules. So I guess that what should we do? If nobody don't want to compromise, then I guess we gotta just stay isolated, and then do what we can do. Remotely. We can still help each other remotely, but I don't know if we're going to get too close. And so I don't know what good that's going to do. We might as well be the enemy. Not the enemy, but we might as well not be black, because it ain't no such thing as black. Because if it don't mean unity, then what good is that color? Or that strategy, or that philosophy? That strategy is counterproductive.
Okay, T-Salt says we should be focused on economics. Okay, I think that's great.
That's just another mental prison.
Vegan, my B1 scholar, and my mentee, protege, says we should be focusing on...
And who's selling
justice.
that
yes,
dream
absolutely.
Anyway? Who's selling that?
Leandra says we should be focused on reparations.
That idea. Okay.
What else y'all got for me?
That idea.
What should we...
This dude don't believe in black. Evidently, he twerking, he doing whatever the hell, because he don't even believe in no damn skin color, and he ain't gonna have nobody dictating to him what he gonna do. So now I guess he just rebelling, and this is his little private revolution, and this is his way of giving all these people who trying to tell him what to do, who think they some kind of bully. This is his way of giving them the F finger. Because later on, he could just blend right off in the sunset with all his money, and then be a mystery. But right now, he flexing right now. He feeling himself right now. And he trying to just tell these haters secretly that, hate on, but motherfucker, y'all ain't bullying me. I don't give a fuck what my problem is. That's why I'm acting like a bully too. I'm giving the F finger back.
Be focusing on, right? We should definitely, in the meantime, in between time, cancel Lil Nas X and ban this video. Yup, absolutely.
No, you can't ban the F finger videos. They finna get popular, lady. It's finna become you old school. They're coming with this new retarded mental illness culture. You can't stop the culture.
People activity,
lady.
Right? Economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, sex, religion, and war and counter-war. Absolutely. We need to be focusing on producing justice for that purpose, and we need to be focusing on getting up out of this global prison system of racism and white supremacy. And producing justice, as Alkaline Vegan said. We should definitely be focusing on, yes, building strong families, absolutely. We should be focusing on, ding, 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 ending white supremacy. Separation is actually hey, I'm with it. Yes, Lil Nas X behavior is definitely destructive in all areas, or in all 9 areas of people activity. Shout out to Thriving Black Mom, who is also one of our B1 scholars over at flynubianpower.com. flynubianpower.com. Now, this is what we're going to do.
So if she could, this lady you just gave a shout out to could be fly and empowered and have all this power, then that's what this man or this gay guy is telling you, this gay rapper is telling you his complaint is. Well, we ain't telling you not to have no power, so how you gonna tell us not to have no power? You know what I mean? No matter whether you like it or not. Anyway, what you even over here tripping off my power? Tell your kids don't watch my power. You know what I mean? You got your own power. No, I'm not justifying or agreeing with what dude is doing, but I'm saying that is, you gotta, two wrongs don't make a right. Everybody gotta listen to each other. One motherfucker monkey don't tell the whole somebody else's story. They just tell their story. So, one person don't, so everybody got to listen to each other's story. And dude's story is like, look, motherfucker, I'm gay. This it. Fuck y'all. I don't give a damn. They paying me a whole bunch of money to if you say kill off your kids, kill off your kids. But other than that, not kill off your kids, but entice your kids to be gay too, then so what? You know what I mean? I'm making money, so it ain't nothing you can do. And since everybody got the F finger up, I got mine up, and it's called a dollar bill. So that's basically what he doing. So you could put him down and say that he is this bad person, but he just doing what everybody else doing in America, giving everybody that everybody got the F finger. Everything is F you. Everybody telling each other F you. Stay in your lane and all that crazy isolation, individual monopoly game mentality message. So, if you don't, if you need to call this dude up and put him on the phone and have a live interview with him and ask him why or did you do this? Do you think that it's gonna be affecting my kids? And he gonna tell you, look, I ain't got time. I didn't have them. You had them. If you paranoid of your kids, then you shouldn't have had them. Now, if you paranoid because you ain't got, you got power and I got power too, then you wrong, and we need to end this conversation on that note, because you can't tell me what to do. This is my life, not yours, and you don't dictate to me what my action's supposed to be. If you don't, that sounds just like a Karen. That sounds like a Becky. Oh, watch out, my kids. And a lot of black ladies got that bad. And I ain't gonna say everybody got that bad. Mexican lady, every lady got this shit. My kids. Ain't nobody even thinking about their motherfucking kids. Motherfucker, them is your kids, not my kids, and I ain't trying to disrespect no kids, but I'm kind of like saying, how the fuck did all of a sudden I become blamed because you had some motherfucking kids? So I'm kind of like that. You know what I mean? Oh, this is going to do this. Oh, this going to do that. No, I can see if you're trying to get some views and you want some ratings and you just, just using me as a way to trick somebody else, because you can't trick me with that old my kids excuse. You shouldn't have had them then. You better give them back to the government. That's who own them anyway. The hell you talking about? That's the government property. State property. Not my property. Motherfucker, and so how the fuck I ain't paying taxes for you to your kids and nothing else? You know what I mean? They're already taking them out, and you ain't even getting them, and your kids ain't either, motherfucker. So, that's where I got a problem with that part. Don't come at no black man talking about, or any man. You can't do what you do because it might scare my kids, or it might make my kids do the same thing. Well, tell them don't watch this video then. That's all I can say. Or you don't watch this video. Or, lady, you can't stop the future, and you ain't God, and the future is going to happen, and there ain't nothing you could do. You couldn't stop none of these immigrants from coming over to this country. You couldn't stop Martin Luther King from getting shot. You couldn't stop Whitney Houston from doing drugs. You couldn't stop Obama for legalizing gay marriage. So how the hell you gonna stop a black man from making a gay video? Obama already legalized it. You need to do a show about Obama legalizing this and look at what the consequences is of what he legalized, instead of blaming me, because I couldn't wait to come up out my cell with my F finger. You know how much time I did as a black gay man? I couldn't wait to get up out my cell and show the F finger and salute my F finger. Man, you motherfuckers must think y'all the only ones that, with a F finger, with a middle finger. I don't know. But I'm right about right now, if you think you pissed off, then I guess you ain't gonna watch my video, motherfucker, because I'm pissed off too.
We are going to listen to Mr. Fuller talk about us being constructive. And y'all tell me, what y'all think about this clip, because we got to bring it back to, okay, so this is what Lil Nas X is doing, and this is what's happening around the black community. He does not represent us, by the way. What should we be focusing on? Why and how? I want y'all to listen to this, and we're gonna go ahead and reflect on it.
Well, that's just it. The focus should be problem solving, and everybody has problems. So you think in terms of
A construct.
if I have a problem, and I
It's a
want to talk
fad.
to
It's
someone
a
about my
lifestyle
problem,
or something they invented,
whatever
a
that
tradition,
problem
and they're
is,
using this
then
music to
would
teach these
make
constructs,
sense in having
these new
constructive
beliefs,
contact
this
with someone.
legalized
But
insanity.
limit my conversation to problem solving. Don't let it wander off into anything
See, he
else.
talking some surface message. I'm talking below the surface.
Desperate people, black people, all over the planet, should be about problem
He ain't talking about the
solving.
future. He
It's
just talking
real
about the
important,
problem.
To
He
think
ain't
in
even
terms
hitting the
of just
problem.
problem solving. That means
He's
doing away
using a
with
word.
trivial activities, which the non-white people, black people of the planet, are prone to do. That means eliminating things like celebrations. What type of celebrations? Celebrations of any kind, period. We're not qualified to celebrate anything. Now, I know that's a bombshell with a lot of people, and a lot of people say, oh, that's nonsense. No, it's not. When you consider the desperate situation that we have been in for some time, we have not been in a problem-solving mode.
Well, they celebrating the F finger, sir. They're not celebrating being in slavery or getting out of slavery or being on welfare or being off welfare or getting beat up by the police or getting shot in the back. They're not celebrating none of that shit. That shit played out, nigga. They releasing their aggression now. They releasing their motherfucking hostility, their complaints, and they motherfucking solution, which is the F finger, nigga. This is the F finger revolution. So you're gonna see a whole lot of F fingers before you see all this peace and calm and all this marching. We have a dreams generation you might have grew up in culture y'all talking about. No, brother, it's the nigga. When the riot at? Where the riot at? I'm hungry. I gotta go in the store, nigga. I ain't got no money. That shit, nigga. What you gonna tell a motherfucker ain't got no money, nigga, in a pandemic and they took their stimulus check, nigga? Y'all talking this? Oh, just calm down, be pacified. Read a book and get smart and be intellectualized. All this shit. Ain't nobody gonna intellectualize no stress. They gonna get stressed out and they gonna react, nigga. Then no matter what it is, because they're gonna try to get away from that stress, escape that stress. They're gonna act
They've been
out.
in a seeking festivities mode, and that makes for more problems.
By the time they
Many
finish
of black
listening
people.
to this boring ass, slow speaking dude, nigga, it'll be the next Rodney King ride, and niggas be running down the street with a handful of food, clothes, and money.
Festivities, particularly
Talking
in
about
the
fuck
Northwestern
reparations,
Hemisphere.
nigga. Where the riot
What
at?
I heard in the Southern Hemisphere, particularly places like the what is called the favelas of Brazil, what you get when black people make contact with each other is a lot of hostility. And the traditional activities, which are mostly non-constructive. Drug dealing, the parties turn into gunfights, some type of animosity is spread. All of the poisons come to the surface.
Yeah, all the
Just
poison
concentrated
come
on
to the surface.
making every contact constructive.
Because this is the no culture. It's no, nigga. So that's why, like, what was that dude named Alpo? Remember, he was dealing with all his buddies that was helping him come up rich. And he even took out his buddy Rich. He took out all his buddies and shit. And so and he was immigrant. He was from the Dominican Republic. And he wasn't even a DOS, a descendant of slavery from America. He wasn't original. He was an immigrant to Alpo. So realize that. He didn't have no investment. He didn't even see them people as black, nigga, because he wasn't black. He was Dominican Republic. Remember them people from Africa, they don't see themselves as black. They see themselves as Nigerian, Ethiopian. Nigga, they got their own damn country. Nigga, they ain't in a fucking prison, a color prison that some American slave master gave them. Nigga, they free from that shit. Nigga, they in their own motherfucking culture. They ain't got nothing to do with this shit. So Alpo even took out all his own buddies. Why? Because he from the no culture. No, nigga, even though I see you coming up and shit, I letting you do this, 5 minutes later I gotta take you out because nigga is no. You know what I mean? So how you gonna talk to somebody in the no culture? That's like talking to Stalin. Remember Stalin? He was like, "Why you starving all of the people? Ain't they your people?" Hell no, nigga. I ain't the white man. Do I look white to you, nigga? I'm from the no culture, right? And he was the dictator and leading their country. So if you got a motherfucking a leader that's talking about no, a no leader, man, shit. No wonder you crazy. No wonder you ain't no the real psychologists out here, because they don't pay them to fix you. They pay them to push you over the edge, keep you stressed out, let you figure out your own problems. And how you gonna do that when they feeding you this poison in the media? But I mean, but you can't stop them because nigga, everybody got the F finger out. Nigga, this the F finger culture. So you gotta learn to you discover your own F finger. How do you apply it, use it, study it? The shit is like Obi-Wan Kenobi when he had that motherfucking the sword, right? The force, right? That saber. Your F finger is like a saber now. You know what I mean? Nigga, Luke Skywalker, nigga, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Vader.
Conversation.
The F finger, nigga, that's your sword
no more
now.
random conversations. No more standing, around yawning and stretching your arms and then looking for something to say and just saying anything when nothing constructive comes to mind. That's an old tradition, an old habit. It's a part of what we call standard black culture in the Northwestern Hemisphere. It should be abolished forever. It serves no constructive purpose whatsoever, and it's very destructive.
Okay, so what is your solution? If he don't say no solution, then what the fuck is you shutting shit down for, motherfucker? If all immigrants coming over here with the F finger out, and they, like Bruce Lee, and they know how to use it, like a Uzi, then, nigga, what I'm supposed to do? Wait on your motherfucking ass to sing another church song and lead me down the motherfucking, to the motherfucking slaughterhouse, down the street to the slaughterhouse with all these motherfucking police and motherfuckers, laughing at my ass on the sidelines and ready to, canister me or tase me or something, nigga? Please. With a rubber bullet?
It appears not to be. Particularly, the closer the people
Where
are
we going,
to
Martin Luther King?
whatever that closeness means, then it definitely should be more constructive. Otherwise, it's going to wind up being trivial conversation that's going to lead to some type of hostility.
So how the fuck you gonna use all it sound like you real intelligent and use all these big words and shit, but you talking but ain't saying nothing? How does that compute? That it's like, how do that
Hi,
compute?
everyone, and welcome to all of us in the theater, all of you, and to those joining by live stream.
All right, y'all.
tonight.
Sorry about
Tonight's
that.
program
Let me go
is a
ahead and
production
turn
of
this
Stanford's
off.
Open
So y'all heard what Mr. Fuller said. Y'all heard what Mr. Fuller said.
Nothing.
It's right there.
Not nothing.
What did y'all think?
Some old Martin Luther King walk down the street and forget
They
that
really need
nigga,
to legalize weed everywhere.
niggas
Okay,
throwing
Trolls
rocks
went
at me and I'm supposed to turn the eye and act like, well, that nigga just threw a rock at me. Well, don't trip, because that's the way it is normal, and so you need to get used to it and just don't even use your own mind. Nigga, fuck that, I'm throwing a rock back.
off-code, unfocused comments. I'm not even going to time you out. You're getting blocked.
Oh.
You're being blocked.
Oh, they're blocking people now.
Okay.
You heard them.
So
Ain't even no timeout, just blocked.
this is why y'all need to go over to produce.
And then she want to know why that guy is like, oh no, he's so disgruntled and upset and disgusted with how he being treated in this society too. You know what I mean? And how women is like, okay, you got all this power and shit, and you can tell motherfuckers about, watch out, my kids and shit. You in the way. Why? Because I got kids and shit. Get out of our way. I said, look, I ain't even trying to have a conversation with you or your kids. I didn't have your kids. I don't know why I'm responsible or why I'm under arrest. Basically, I'm under fucking arrest because you got some kids. So He like, fuck that shit.
Justice.com and get a copy of this
You
book.
gonna block me and tell me if I don't think like you think, and now then you wonder why niggas is bitch made. They don't want to think like you, then they be acting like you. I'm trying to wonder if you even
What
acting
we
like
saw
a woman or a
demonstrated
man. Which one?
in this filthy clip
Okay, filthy clip.
of Lil Nas X twerking and dancing
Okay.
in jail, butt naked in a communal shower
Yes.
with a whole bunch of black men.
The gay motherfuckers.
With a whole bunch of black men. It's not constructive. It's not any white supremacy. It's not helping out black people. It's not doing anything for us.
You like, I didn't have white supremacy. I didn't make that shit, and they ain't gonna stop me from making my money.
At all. So, I believe that this is definitely
A nigga trying to pay his rent.
It is definitely, I don't even know if I would call it a coping mechanism. It is something to just sort of
get
people from,
you see my bankroll?
you know, focusing on the actual problem. Please tell me what's funny or cute about a whole bunch of black men being incarcerated, targeted by the criminal injustice system, being locked up, disproportionately, oftentimes based off of no evidence, incarcerated, having their human rights taken away, living in piss poor conditions, sleeping on concrete slabs, diseases breaking out, rape happening.
Well, damn, you
Verbal,
sound like you
physical,
ready to
emotional
celebrate.
Abuse, all types of abuse and things happening at the hands of correction officers.
Okay, well, damn. You said...
This is not a place where you want to be.
Okay.
And quite frankly, what really disgusts me, oh my God, the images of these men just twerking and...
But what he got to do with that? He didn't... oh, I see. Is he making fun of these inmates? Or is he just making money? Now, I can see if you're trying to say the point he making fun of these people. But I need to hear you say that. Don't just go attacking somebody, because it sounds like you like damn near rubbing it in. Not on him, because that nigga ain't in no jail. He rich. So you sound like you talking about the black men.
Pink prison uniforms. It's crazy. Don't mind the construction in the background. This actually is very dangerous in that it makes it seem like prison is like a fun place to be.
Oh,
for black men.
Nobody don't believe that.
Let alone gay black men. This is not what's up. This is not what's up. Playtime bent over. Playtime bent over. Absolutely. I see y'all comments in the chat. Yes, a video in prison of all places. Absolutely, Marcus Keith. Yep. So this is what we got going on here. So I just wanted to make sure I brought this to your attention. We need to keep our attention and our focus on solving the problem, on solving the race problem, on solving the problem, solving the problem, solving the problem.
So how did this video solve the race problem? You say something about he did this for the white supremacists or some shit like that. But I think the man did it because he got an F-finger complex, just like everybody got an F-finger complex. I just heard you tell this person on your live chat, on your comments, they made a comment, and probably one like mine, like he got his own mind, and you disagreed. You was like, oh fuck this, just get the hell out of here. When your F finger came out, we heard it. It came out instantly. It wasn't even no mercy at all. So what you talking about? He can't have an F finger too.
That's what we need to be doing. This is non-constructive,
But
and it's dangerous. And it has to.
But I appreciate your report, and I appreciate your effort and your intent to help hopefully give some mental health advice to the community, so people don't become disturbed or start imitating some of this media poison that they they're inventing on the TV sets now.
Stop.
And all these rap
I support
music.
canceling Lil Nas X. I didn't see one, but I gave one a Thriving Black Mom. You're right. I'm telling y'all, children they don't need to see this at all. When I read from watched the New York Post earlier when I first started this broadcast, it definitely said, oh, trigger warning, if you're easily offended, don't watch it. No.
I wonder if she'd be offended if Lil Nas X came on and just said, fuck them kids. I didn't make him. Don't make me responsible for no motherfucking kids. I ain't got a damn thing against your kids. I got something against you for using them to bully me. The fuck you mean? Fuck your kids. Don't bully me because you got some motherfucking kids. But don't leave your kids out of it. If you're going to bully me without your kids. Fuck your kids. Now, if that don't sound right to you, then stop using your kids to bully me. Come to me face to face like a man, because that's how you acting, and that's how you going to get treated. And then tell me what you had to say without involving your kids, and then I'll feel respected. But if you're going to try to team up on me with some of those fake-ass excuse like you say that the white races be doing, the race soldiers be doing, well, they used to do that back in the day, too. Oh, somebody raped a white woman, now everybody got to die in the town. No. Let's don't use no damn, let's don't bring the whole motherfucking town into this conversation. Let's have one-on-one conversation. Don't feel offended. I made my point. You made your point, so don't feel offended. Because everybody got the right to make their point.
How about the warning should have been, keep this away from children. But they're promoting the sexual agenda to children and homosexuality to children and sexuality and all of this stuff, gender stuff based off of...
Lady, they're teaching it in school. It is a mandatory course. So you stopping this guy from, doing what they taught to him, the system taught him to do. Maybe you need to also do a show about how the system messed up this man's mind. Instead of making him the enemy, make him a victim also, because the system is teaching this stuff. He didn't just get it from nowhere, ma'am, queen, young woman. So now, let's consider both sides, not just one side. That's my point.
Of sexual identities
The
to children
schools
as
are
early as
teaching
pre-K and kindergarten and elementary school.
So get on them
And
too.
this is just an extension of that.
Don't
and
leave
so
them
as
out.
Adults, we call ourselves black first. We call ourselves, you know what I'm saying, really out
Let's get
here
to the root of this problem you're
focusing
supposed
on
to be
producing
solving.
justice and solving the race problem. When do we put our foot down and say enough is enough?
Instead of all these words, enough is enough ain't going nowhere. That's like going in circles. Somebody who just like to hear themselves talk, right? Because I ain't saying that's what she doing, but I'm saying a lot of people do that. Where's they going? What's the solution? Because it's like a doctor. Once he cure the solution, then he go broke. So why should the doctor cure the problem when he gonna go broke? His job is curing people. So if he cure people, then he out of job. That's kind of like my point. If he cure everybody, he out of job.
It's beyond sad. It is destructive and it is disgusting. Okay? So that's all. That's what we got. That's what we got. And yes, they are trying to destroy our minds if we allow them to. This has to stop. Shout out to my brother, Great Black Shark. I see
Our minds or your mind? I mean, I don't know.
Hold on, wait. Where's that comment from GBS?
That's just my question.
He says, we must target the sponsors of everything that promotes things like this. That's how we fight back. Absolutely. So that's the call to action. Let's go ahead. I'm going to make sure I go to all our accounts.
I don't have a one-track mind.
Vivo or whatever video on YouTube. I'm going to give it a thumbs down. Definitely organizing with some other folks in media who are anti this BS. And we're definitely
I'm giving it a finger up because the nigga did what he wanted to do and he gave every motherfucker and the motherfuckers don't understand what he doing, ain't on that man's level anyway.
And just tell them
I'm giving it a finger up.
Their products or their businesses, if this is what they're trying to peddle, this is what they're trying to peddle to the black community. It's highly problematic. It's highly, 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 highly problematic. So that's what I got for y'all today.
Own little
y'all
niche,
and y'all need to go over to ProduceJustice.com.
making his money, motherfucker.
Fuller's
and he ain't
radio
gonna be
program,
broke because
his
of you
YouTube
and nobody else.
Also need to get his book at ProduceJustice.com. You can get the word guide. Definitely get the compensatory code. It's called the United Independent Compensatory Code.
sentence you to 5 years in Montero State Prison. Lil Nas